The year's almost half over, and have you reviewed your retirement budget yet? The IRS updated their annual contribution limits, and here are 5 things you'll need to know to prepare for 2025. The contribution limit has increased for employer sponsored plans like 401ks, 401as, 457bs, but kept Roth IRA and IRA contribution limits the same as 2024, while they did raise the income level for those who can contribute to a Roth IRA. Let's start with employer sponsored plans. If you contribute to a 401k, 457b, or a 403b, the contribution limit has increased to 23,500, which is up from 500 from a flat 23,000 in 2024. Spread out across 12 months, this would allow an individual to contribute 1,958 each month. The IRS also allows an additional catch-up contribution for individuals above the age of 50 to contribute an additional 7,500. This allows an individual closer to retirement age to contribute additional funds that are pre-tax, distributed, and tax deferred. These are employer-sponsored plans, and contributions are pulled from your paycheck before federal, state, or local income taxes are applied. If you set a contribution rate, this money is pulled from your gross pay. This also lowers your reportable taxable income, which might mean you owe less in taxes. It's easier to contribute these funds directly out of your paycheck because it makes saving simple and seamless. Soon you won't notice the money not in your account and then be able to budget around it. The earlier you start investing, the longer your money has the ability to compound and grow over time. For example, 10,000 compounding at 8% annually will become 43,157 after 20 years, while after only 10 years it will only be 19,990. So it's important that while you are young to be able to contribute to your 401k plan. It's important to contribute to your employer's 401k plan, and even if you leave, you'll be able to take that money with you. Many employers offer an employee match where they'll match 50% of your contribution up to 6% contribution rate, for example. It's important to know your employee's contribution schedule and be contributing at least to get to the match. It's free money, and who doesn't love that? This match does not affect the 23,500 limit. That is the personal limit. Also, many companies have vesting periods, where if you leave your job before the vesting period, the employer will take their contribution back, but not the gains. If your employer contributed $5,000 and the money appreciated $5,500, they will take the $5,000 back, but you get to keep the $500 appreciation. If you leave your employer, you'll be able to roll these funds over to your new employer's 401k without any tax penalty and continue to contribute towards retirement. When you start a new job, you should be sure to set up a 401k, your contribution rate, and your contribution allocation as soon as you start. I would review your allocations and contribution rate on an annual basis. Now would be a good time to review when we're halfway through the year. Many employers have the option to automatically increase your contribution rate on an annual basis. One of the issues people run into is that they don't set the contribution allocation and their money is simply sitting in cash, not growing and compounding over the years. Be sure to review and analyze your account allocations and performance at least once a year. Next, let's talk about the IRA and Roth IRA. The IRS has kept the contribution limit for these at $7,000, the same as the previous year in 2024. IRA contributions may be tax deductible and your money grows tax deferred. For a Roth IRA, these contributions are after-tax dollars, then your qualified withdrawals in retirement are completely tax-free. If you're 50 or older, you can get an additional $1,000 catch-up contribution for a total of $8,000 in 2025. The Roth IRA does have an income limit. For 2025, the income limit is $150,000 for a single filer and $236,000 for those married filing jointly. You may have also heard of a backdoor Roth IRA. The backdoor Roth IRA process involves making a non-deductible traditional IRA contribution and immediately converting the account to a Roth IRA. It's important to speak to a financial advisor to understand your eligibility and any tax implications. There are several advantages for contributing to an IRA or Roth IRA. One is that you have more freedom of investment options, whether it's stocks, ETFs, or mutual funds. Typically, in an employer-sponsored plan, Your investment options are limited by your employer's plan sponsors and their pre approved funds to select. IRAs and Roth IRAs are self directed accounts, and you have the freedom to choose how to invest. The third example is simple IRAs. A simple IRA is a retirement plan primarily for small businesses and self employed individuals. The new limit for 2025 for contributions increased to $16,000, up from $15,500. The catch-up contribution limit for simple IRAs remains at $3,500. The fourth account type is SEP IRAs and solo 401ks. These are popular for self-employed individuals or small business owners with no employees other than the owner. The maximum contribution for these plans, combining both employer and employee contribution, remains at $69,000. This is a powerful way for business owners to save significant amount. If you are a solo business owner, this is huge as you're able to contribute $69,000 to a solo 401k compared to just $23,500 for an employer-sponsored plan. The fifth account type is perhaps the most underrated but can be the most important. While not strictly a retirement plan, the HSA, often called the Triple Tax Advantage account, and is an incredible tool for retirement savings, especially for healthcare costs in retirement. The new limit for 2025 for self-only coverage is $4,300, family coverage is $8,550, and catch up if you're 55 or older, you get an additional $1,000 catch up contribution. Here's why it's amazing. Contributions are tax deductible, your money grows tax free, and qualified withdrawals for medical expenses are also tax free. After age 65, you can use it for any expense, just like a traditional IRA, though non-medical withdrawals will be taxed. So you can see 2025 offers some fantastic opportunities to boost your savings. Knowing the limits is great, but taking action is what truly matters. Here are some key tips to maximize your retirement savings in 2025. Like we mentioned, automate your contributions. This is the easiest and most effective way to save consistently. Set up automatic payroll deductions for your 401k or automatic transfers from your checking account to your IRA or HSA. It's set it and forget it. You're less likely to miss contributions if they happen automatically. You pay yourself first before you even see the money. Aim to max out if possible. While not everyone can max out every account, aim for it if your budget allows. Prioritize your employer's 401k match, then potentially max out your IRA and HSA before going back to your max out your 401k or contributing to a taxable brokerage account. Every dollar counts, but these tax advantage accounts are your biggest bang for your buck. Next, review your contributions regularly. Don't just set your contributions once and forget it for years. Review your contributions at least once a year. Now and at the midpoint is your good time to review. You should review especially when limits change, when you get a raise, or when financial situations improves. Adjust your percentages or dollar amount accordingly. If you're over age 50, leverage catch-up contributions. Take full advantage of those extra catch-up contributions. They're designed to help you make up for lost time or simply supercharge your savings in your peak yearning years. Understand your employer's plan. Does your 401k offer a Roth option? What's the employer match schedule? Get familiar with the specifics of your workplace plan to make the most informed choices. There's also the triple play coverage. If you're looking for an aggressive yet tax efficient strategy, consider contributing to a 401k, at least for a match, an IRA or Roth IRA, and an HSA. This triple play allows you to utilize multiple tax advantages. 2025 IRS contribution limits are more than just numbers, they're opportunities. Opportunities to leverage the power of compounding, take advantage of incredible tax benefits, and ultimately build out the financial foundation for the retirement you truly dream of. The magic of compounding. This is the absolute cornerstone of long-term wealth building. Compounding is essentially earning returns on your initial investment and on the accumulated interest from previous periods. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow as it goes. It gets bigger and faster over time. Retirement accounts aren't just saving vehicles, they're tax shelters. Pre-tax contributions like traditional 401ks, IRAs, these reduce your taxable income today. So if you contribute 10,000, you're taxed as if you earned 10,000 less, potentially putting you in a lower tax bracket. Your money then grows tax deferred. There's tax-free growth from all retirement accounts. Your investments grow year after year without being hit by annual capital gains or income taxes. This allows your money to compound much faster than in a regular taxable account. You also have tax-free withdrawals from Roth IRAs or Roth 401ks. You pay taxes on your contributions up front, but then all of your qualified withdrawals in retirement are completely tax-free. This is huge if you expect to be in a higher tax bracket later in life. And then third is the financial freedom and flexibility. Retirement isn't just about stopping work, it's about having choices. Do you want to volunteer, travel the world, start a passion project, or simply enjoy time with loved ones? A solid retirement fund gives you the freedom to pursue these dreams without financial stress. Remember, the most important step is simply to start and to be consistent. Even small, regular contributions consistently invested over decades can lead to remarkable results. Don't let perfection be the enemy of progress.